So some of you may have realized why was there no New World streams? Well, mainly it was because I realized, unfortunately, really quickly that New World is basically being monopolized by the larger streamers by virtue of the company giving them keys, and also the bigger thing is the Twitch drops. So, like, if a big streamer is already big enough to have a ton of views, and then on top of that, viewers are incentivized to watch their stream for hours just to get Twitch drops, even if they're not actually watching it, who's gonna come and show up for my stream? So that was a bit of a bummer. But it's fine. I realized after playing a bit more of New World that it's a very fun game. It's a little bit weird to stream. I will stream here and there if we've got wars or something going on. But that's about it. There's not, or raids. Dungeon raids would be another one. But otherwise, I don't feel there's too much content I need to really put out on that end. So what I decided to do is one of my favorite YouTubers was playing Judgment, Lost Judgment, the newest game by these developers here. Oh, I'm going to attempt it right now because I'm going to butcher the name. But basically, the company behind this game, the Yakuza 0, the Yakuza series, the Judgment series, all these games, they are phenomenal at what they do. They are amazing, and I just saw that and I'm like, I want to play a Yakuza game. So I was figuring may as well stream it, go through these, have fun. We'll see how many I get through and how fast I get through them. It will depend on game to game. But yeah, I'm looking forward to doing this. We'll see what I end up capturing here. I'll try to show as much of the game as I can, and we'll see. Because some parts of the games can get very grindy, so I might do some grinding off stream here and there. But I'll try to show at least every single side quest, all of the main storyline, and try to make it so you guys don't miss all the things that I find really important parts in these games. That being said, things can get missed every once in a while, so yeah. Cool. So now that we're in, just so you know, the first little bit of this stream is going to be a lot of cutscenes. These games are very much known for these cutscenes. They're really, really awesome. But they're long. And this one especially because it is the first game in the series. So it's trying to basically tell you the whole story. So here we go, let's jump in, have fun, and yeah, welcome to the Yakuza games. Also, I'm gonna just eat during this, so. Difficulty, we're setting to normal, because, no. On certain games I do raise the difficulty hard, but on these games I feel these games, they are most intended to be played on the normal difficulty. The hard difficulty, you can do it, it's just, it takes a lot more grinding and the game becomes a little bit slower, which is not as fun. So normal is. And here we go.
さい。ごめんなさい。
この町で喧嘩売んならちゃんと相手を選べ。大金持ち歩いてるとか特にな。
エミちゃん、まだいいじゃん。こんな時間さすびら切ったってタクシー捕まんないんだから。
やだもう。いいから宅代出してよ。
あ、じゃあさ、プラザのスイートでも取るよ。だから俺と朝までね。なんだてめえ、言ってんだよ。おい、ちょっと待てよこれ。おいてめえ、ぶつかっといて何スカとこいてんだよ。ちゃんと謝れっつんだよ。土下座しろ、土下座。
おい、よしよ。よせ。
あいや、その
どうもすみませんでした。
よう、頼んでおいた仕事どう？
終わりました。ちょっと封筒が。このままでいいっすか？
そんなこと気にしないでいい。むき出しだろうが金は金だからね。堂島組さんは仕事早くて助かるよ。はいこれ約束の1割。ご苦労さん。
どうも。
でこれは俺からの気持ちね。
いや、それは
取り半が常識のこのご時世、安い取り分でやってもらってんだ。普通なら本職の人にこんな安い額の取り立て頼めないからね。
でも
同年代のガキどもが万札ちらつかせてタクシー乗る時代に本職の君が金もないんじゃ様になんねえだろ。ま、これは俺との初仕事を終えたご祝儀みたいなもんだ。はっ、取っとき。
ありがとうございます。
しかしバカに金貸しちまうと後が面倒でしょうがねえな。30万ポッチ捨てんのは簡単だが回収しとかねえと商売としてのけじめがつかねえなあ。
ええ、まあ
俺も長いことこの町で金貸しやってるからよくわかる。今の世の中金の本当の価値が分かってるやつなんてほとんどいやしない。その点学のない君の方が高学歴の若造よりよっぽど分かってる気がするんですけどそうじゃない？
俺には分かりません。それじゃこれで。
なあ、うちに来ねえか兄ちゃん。 君の腕っぷしならヤクザやるよりもっと簡単にもっと多くの金が稼げる。いい飯腹いっぱい食っていい女を好きなだけ抱ける。それだけじゃない。金さえあれば不幸な人間を幸せにすることすらできる。ヤクザは下積みが長え。手っ取り早くのし上がるにはうちに来て稼ぐってのもいい選択だと思うんだが。
3年前にその言葉を聞いてればそうしてたかもしれませんけど、一度極道になったもんは時間を巻き戻せない。
それが答えか。
ヤクザには誰かを幸せにすることなんてできないんすかね。
さあな。俺はヤクザになったことねえからわからねえ。ま、気が変わったらいつでも連絡してくれ。じゃ。
金貸しが偉そうに。めんどくせ。
Mystery fix. Here's a protagonist Kiryu, and yeah. We're getting to the opening sequence. So this is set in a time where the Yakuza were huge in Japan, or intended to be, and tons of partying, tons of going around, tons of doing things. Tons of lights everywhere. Very different type of culture than today. Every time I've seen this kind of stuff, or this environment for Japan and this portrayal of Japan, I've always thought of it as essentially the Roaring 20s for the US. Also, this age is he has a pager. Very dramatic pose. Bound by Oath. Chapter 1. More cutscenes. This one's rendered in game. This is where Nikishi said he'd meet me. Guess I beat him here. 724106, huh? That's code for what you up to. I'm waiting for your slow ass to show up. May as well take a look around and see if I can find him. Alright. So, good old Japanland. Consistently, sorry. 50. Alright, just tried to check my frame rate. I'm consistently running around 50, 60, which is solid, 4K. Yeah, so I'm gonna double check because I'm pretty sure this game is fully in Japanese. Yeah. So the first few games were fully done in Japanese, and that's just how it is. I will be keeping those the way it is for a while. Some of the newer games are in English, and when we get to that point, we might switch over to English. The English voice acting is actually very, very good. Yeah, also tons of menus. Did I mention this is a JRPG? Okay, gonna quickly save here. Save. Quickly save. $1,000,000 yen machine? What the heck? I don't have $1,000,000 yen. This game has always looked really good. I mean, I've liked a lot of these games quite a bit. So. And another cutscene.
早く金貸せって後で返すっつってんだろうが
困ります勘弁してください
ごちゃごちゃうるせえんだよいいからさっさと出せ
誰か助けて
Running shakedowns on our turf? Somebody needs to set them straight before they try anything really stupid. So I'm gonna try to voice any internal thoughts or quiet, like things that have no voice acting. So we'll see. But anything that has voice acting, I will let that play out. Somebody's coming.
なんだよ見てんじゃねえぞ俺おいヤクザじゃねえのかそいつバカヤクザったって年も大して俺らと変わんねえどうせ下っ端だろ
お前らこの町に来んのは初めてか
だったらなんだよ
ここらはうちの組の島なんだなカムロ町を歩き慣れている連中ならこの辺りでバカはしねえ
なんだとヤクザが偉そうに説教垂れてんじゃねえぞほら
So you'll find out in this game, basically, small confrontation. Let's fight, I'll kill you, is about the bread and butter of this series. Curious though, let me just double check the sound levels here. Only enough I have to switch it up on my phone, because otherwise then it goes into it goes into control mode, so I can't actually see my own stream. So what's that? Okay. Yeah, so that sounds actually pretty solid. Sounds like you can hear me pretty well and the stream pretty well. So, good, cool. Attack with rush combo. Press square repeatedly to rush combo. This is the most basic method of attack with battle. Press triangle during the square combo to perform a finishing blow that knocks the enemy down. The knockdown effect varies depending on the number of squares pressed to travel in 3 ways. The yellow gauge on top indicates your health. The game will end if the yellow part is fully depleted, so keep an eye on your health at all times. The gauge flash is red. That means that you're in very bad shape. You should replenish health immediately. Health recovery methods. Use a recovery item or eat something at eatery. Press circle near an enemy to grab it. If the enemy is guarding to block your attacks, grab them, and then tap to deal damage. Also, it's PlayStation controls! Yay! This is one of those games that is been on the PlayStation for years, so they use PlayStation controls. So I'm happy. I kind of dislike when they don't show you how to block first, but oh well. Your training is complete. Now time to wipe up the smurfs off your opponent's faces. If you get hit, you can strike back right away using any of the face buttons. This is called the resolute counter. You can gain money by knocking down or defeating enemies. Depending on how you do it, you might get bonuses too, so try to register. Kick him in the butt. Let's go. And yeah, you beat guys up and they give you money.
おお、相変わらず容赦ねえな。
錦、
おめえいつまで経っても来ねえから待ち合わせすっぽかされたかと思ったよ。
Nishika of the Jujuma family.
逆だ。おめえがなかなか来ねえからこうやって時間潰してたんじゃねえか。
暇つぶしに喧嘩っておとなしくヘルスにでも行けってろ。ガキじゃあるめえし。
興味ね
相変わらず硬いね。まあいいや、とりあえず飲みに行こうぜ。久々にオールで付き合えよな。
え。ああ。
ありがとうございました。
はい
や、この度はどうも。お日柄もよく。
行くぞ錦。
しかしよ、お前も様になってきたよな。もう一発のヤクザだ。今日の取り立てももう済ませたんだろ。
まあな。
これで風間のおやっさんも少し安心するか。
さあな。あいにく俺の取り柄は喧嘩の腕っぷしだけだ。お前みたいに器用じゃねえからな。
何言ってんだ。こんなバカみてえな時代だぜ。楽しまなきゃ損だろう。少し頭使えや。
風間のおやっさんが無所から出てくるのは年明けてからだ。それまでに俺も少しは器用になってくさ。
へえ。ならまずそのみすぼらしいなりから変えてみな。お前もたまには50万のスーツでも着てみろよ。そうすりゃ世の中の見え方もちった変わる。
俺は服なんかどうでもいい。風間のおやっさんだっていつも地味な服着てんだろ。
お前な、あの人は組の若頭。堂島組のナンバー2だぞ。あのレベルまで行けばそれでも通用するがな。極道商売にある程度見栄が必要なんだよ。
お前が最近車買ったのもその見栄のためか。
このこじゃれたライターも俺んだ。そろそろ返せよ。
見栄張りてんならケチケチすんなよ。
お前も本当は分かってんだろ。人は車のエンブレムと着ている服のブランド、そしてこの堂島組の大門を見て素直に言うことを聞く。ヤクザは見栄張ってなんぼだぜ。
そんなもんか。
そんなもんさ。仇の癖してアコギな商売するやつに借りた金で遊びまくるバカ。この町の連中に人の内面なんて見抜けやしねえ。奴らにとっちゃ外見が全てだ。
ち分かった、もういい。それより飲みに行くんじゃなかったのか。
おうおう、そうだったな。よし、たまにはピンク通りにでも行くか。あの辺りにいい店があるんだ。さあ行くか。
Hey, gameplay, but not really gameplay. So, one thing I should say about these games is that they are actually, um, the director actually notoriously has met slash been friends
この
with
辺りの店ちゃんと出入りしてるか？当たり外れも含めて何でも知っとかねえとな。 金ケチって溜め込むのもいいけど、こういうご時世だ。
and so some of these games, like some of the scenes in these games are obviously very much
その手の情報をつかむには街で遊んでアンテナ張らねえとな。
but they
この
also
街で
are
死のうってのはそういうことさ。
they're basically audited by
可愛い
the
女子大
Yakuza.
生がよりどりみどりと言われ、ついていったらバーバーばっかり。5000円ポッキリのはずがぼったくられる。そういうのも全部勉強だと思えばいい。つが、そう思わねえとやって。
I'm sorry, just laughing at just having a casual conversation about soap lands, which is basically brothels. But yeah, so these games were basically somewhat audited by actual Japanese Yakuza. So some points are realistic about it, and other points are complete nonsense. It's in some ways, some of these things are glorifications of Yakuza and what Yakuza do, and the Yakuza life, and then other points, it's obviously transforming it to be able to work with gameplay. So keep that in mind. It's not a one-for-one. This is what Yakuza were like back then. But it's not completely not what Yakuza were like back then.
得られねえだろう。なんだよ。今のは物の例えであって、別に俺が実際に体験したってわけじゃ。まあとにかく今日は俺のおごりだ。おめえもたまには楽しめ。いいな。
Also, another thing that you will learn very quickly, which is really funny in these games. So a lot of these games were produced in very short time windows after the other. I don't know when exactly it started, but all of the recent games, and I think a good amount of the past games, were developed within a year of each other, basically. So these games are really, really great at reusing assets. Which is why walking asset, like these walking animations, are almost the exact same. What's this? A fight? Looks like it. Come on, you're in the way. What's your problem, bro? Got a problem? We're in the middle of some important business. Hey, old man, quit talking to them. We're not done here. Who's an old man, you snot-nosed little punk? Who's a snot? Whatever you said. Oh, now you done it. Obviously, these guys are very, very fucking drunk. Yeah? Come on, Grandpa. Take your base shot. Screw it. They look completely wasted. It's not worth the trouble. Let's take a different route. No need. I've got a faster way to fix this. Oh? Yeah. I just need to sober them up a bit. With my fists. Two drunkards are having a fight. What am I gonna do? I'm gonna beat them up. This game seems... It's great. Again, I can't tell if you're a sadist or a charity worker. What you blabbering about? Stay out of this. Yeah, butt out you. Butt. Drunkards. Oh god. This is where the fun begins. Watch the heat gauge. 3 blue glowing bars on the top left are called heat gauge. The heat gauge starts with the first bar, and when your attacks hit the enemies. The gauge fills up, shifting to the second and then the third bar. At each level requires your each level your speed increases. Some moves require a certain level of heat, so once you're used to fighting, keep an eye on your heat level. Once the heat gauge shifts to the second and third bar, Kirita's body begins to glow a blue aura. This is called heat mode, and it signals that you can use heat actions. Try using heat actions while sobering up the drum turrets. Training is not complete. That handles the exploration of heat gauge's special move. But these two jumpers need some sobriety to beat into them. You'll take a fighting stance using R1. With the left analog stick centered around the enemy in front of you, this effect will focus on your enemy attacks on a single enemy. Don't worry, these guys are fine. They're definitely alive. They're not going to the hospital. Everything is fine. Huh? What? What was I doing here? And who are you? Sounds like that sobered them up. Must be your delicate touch. I remember watching music videos at that bar. Then we got talking about which idols we liked. Yeah, then some smartass started making fun of poor sweet Soko-chan. And then, my head's throbbing. I can't remember past that. I think you two have had enough for tonight. Go home. Yeah. Ow. Whoa, you okay, mister? Here, I'll walk you to the train. Take it slow. Oh, thanks. You're awfully considerate for a kid your age. All's well that ends well. Let's hit that bar. So they were fighting over which idol was better. Scary. Yeah. The completion list. Completing certain challenges will earn you CP, completion points. You can view them from the pause menu under completion list. Some are things that will probably happen on their own as you play the game, but others require a more deliberate effort. Visit temples or shrines to access the CP exchange menu, where you can spend CP to earn special blessings ranging from being able to sprint longer distances to earning more cash from fights. They're a big help, so take a look. That's basically the other level of upgrading. What? What a waste. A damn shame, I say. Hmm? You got a punch like a 2-ton gorilla, and you're gonna waste it on drunks? What do you think that talent was meant for? All that raw, fire-eating prowess. Look, I just helped a couple of guys work off some alcohol, that's all. Yes, that's the point. That's the problem. You want to talk alcohol? You're like talking one swig from a vintage bottle and tossing the rest. Hey, I'm going from the look of you. You're a Japanese mafia, yeah? Something like that.
Yes.
Yes. Seems like you're pretty confident in a fight. A real dynamite boy. You call me boy? Don't get ruffled now, kid. Compared to me, you're practically a toddler.
Yeah.
Hey, Kiryu, what's the holdup, man? It's nothing. Be right there. No sense wasting time on this drunk. I should just go. Too much booze is bad for you, Gramps. Take care. Hey, now. Hold up. Wait. I got one piece of advice for you. and I've got a friend waiting for me. If you got something to say, make it quick.
What?
Oh no, oh, out for a night with your main dog? Me and the boys used to real wreck it back when I was your age. But if you spend all your money playing around, you'll never get stronger. You gotta invest in yourself. What? Like a gym membership? Nah. That's no better than spending it on booze. I'm talking about investing in yourself. Literally. Literally? What's that even mean? Glad you asked, my boy. Here's a special lecture just for you. Upgrades now available. I love this guy. He's so nasally in the way he's like talking, so I'm gonna try to do that. So literally, you fuse with money, and then you become stronger. Yeah. Right? So good. So this is our power up grid. This is sphere grid, but it's better than sphere grid because it doesn't take that much time. And so this is where you can get certain abilities and health level ups and power health level ups and stuff like that. So I've got enough for one level up. Oh, one health level up, or one ability. Oh, I can do ability and health. So I'm going to do this. Also, look at the background. Dragons! And it got charged up. Boop. So that's the way you kind of confirm it's press and hold style. So Feeding Spirit. Your heat gauge slowly rises over time when you're wounded, however, it only fills up to the second bar. Trigger when heat gauge flashes red. So that's only near the lower percentage. I don't really hope to use that because I don't want to be in that percentage that often. Increases power of your regular attacks and heat actions when using the brawler style. A lot of these are actually really good, and I'll get them later. Flying kick. I don't need the flying kick, but I will take the health upgrade. Ooh, scary is maximum health. Cool. Now I'm poor. You keep pouring money into yourself with a little training. That talent of yours will grow in no time. So keep the woman and wine on a budget here. Investing in myself. Literally. Never thought of that. Bet you're glad you stopped and listened now, eh? Yeah. Wow. Oh, that's hard to switch. Yeah, I guess I am. Yo, hear you. I'm coming. All that serious talk killed my buzz. Time for round 2. You have a good night, my boy. What a weird old man. What's his deal?
Yakuza?
Now, stronger. Cause money. I just suck it back. Just Kirby'd the money. I always forgot. I forgot that they would like said literally like just throwing money into yourself, and I'm just like imagine like absorbing it in some way. Also, NPCs will turn around or disappear cutscenes typically, so that they avoid the main characters.
だから人が集まってくるんじゃねえのか。最近の景気で金持った欲の塊みてえな連中がな。そいつらが酒やら女やら欲しがって集まる場所なんだ。この彼女って街は。
なんだ。不器用なりに一応分かってんじゃね
え。見直したか。
錦山くん。
よ
なんだあいつら。
現役女子大生ホステスのまどかちゃんとゆいちゃんだ。
は
ねえ、ポケベル鳴らしてるんだから電話してよ。今度いつお店来てくれるの？
今日後で顔出すよ。
本当に？
なんだよ、俺の言うこと疑ってる？
信じたいけどな。
そんなこと言うなよ。ほら、お小遣いだ。
やったー！信じてるよ。
女ってのは器用なもんだね。
ありがとう。じゃあまた後でね。待ってるよ、錦山くん。
いつの間にか大した顔じゃねえか、錦。
お前さ、俺があの女たちにまんまと小遣いせびられたと思ったろ。けどそうじゃねえ。女とつながっとくことが大事なんだ。いいか、組の上にいる兄貴たちは基本的に女にモテない。あの人たちは見るからにヤクザでございますって格好してるからな。
それがなんだ。
だから兄貴たちと飲むときいろんな女連れてくとそれだけで小遣いくれるし、俺の組での覚えもめでたくなる。どうせ極道やるならどんな手使ってものし上がらなきゃ意味がねえ。違うか？
なるほど。そうかもしんね
さあ、店はここだ。今夜はとことん付き合ってもらうからな。
So we just beat up some punks, beat up some drunkards, learn how to literally inhale money to become stronger. Good times.
えな。お前、この店にはよく来んのか？
ん？これで2度目だけど。なんでだ？
ボトルキープなんかしてるからよ。常連なのかと思ってな。
ちまちまビール飲むより見栄えがいいだろう。店のもんに顔も売れる。俺は安く見られるのはごめんなんだな。
なるほど。お前は偉いよ。確かに見栄ってのを大事にしてる。
おめえもこの世界でのし上がりたきゃ少しは見習えよ。つってもおめえはそういうタイプじゃねえってことか。
俺はおやっさんの背中を追いかけてこの世界に入った。孤児だった俺ら拾ってくれたあの人のために。てめえの体張るくらいしか脳がね
え。いや、もしかしたらおめえは今のままでいいのかもな。おめえが下で頑張って風間のおやっさんが出世すりゃ、おめえにも出世の芽が出てくるかもしれない。そういうのし上がり方もあるさ。ただおめえは風間のおやっさんの子じゃない。堂島組の組員なんだ。おやっさん、なんで俺らのこと風間組に入れてくれなかったんだろうな。そりゃ堂島組の方が格は上だけどさ。
よせよ。おやっさんに考えがあってのことだ。
まあそうだな。よし、真面目な話はもうやめだ。カラオケでもしてパーッと騒ごうぜなあ。
わかった。今日はとことん付き合うぜ。
Karaoke! So, this is kind of what I mean by tonal disconnect. We're going from beating up people on the street, taking their money, beating up drunk people to make them not drunk, as a good Samaritan, and now we're doing karaoke. Karaoke is a rhythm game where you press buttons shown on screen in time of the song. Simply press the indicated buttons when the cursor reaches it. By the way, so I'm encoding the video for Twitch at 720p, 30 frames, and I used to play games all the time at 30 FPS, but now seeing my monitor run at 60 and the stream on my other monitor running at 30 on the capture, it's a bit weird to like just see the difference. I mean, it's just a weird thing to see a difference of 30 frames like between each other, and I never thought I would tell the difference, but I can. Some things are less fluid. Um, and the bitrate, my bitrate seems pretty stable, and everything like that, so I don't think it's actually lag on my end. Karaoke controls, make sure to press the correct buttons at the right time. The better your timing, the more points you get. If your timing is really off, you will not count even if you press the correct button. When someone else sings, you can support them with interjections. You can do either simple or lively interjections. Simple interjections offer easier inputs, but you won't be able to get more than 90 points. For a chance to score more, try lively interjections. Yeah, so the mini games in these games are very, very complex, which is really funny. So both of these are very, like, very well-known songs. So you might be able to know this one. So this was one of the big meme songs recently. Breaking the sky. So I'm gonna do Judgment because I like it. We'll do Back Time another time. But this one is awesome. I'm gonna sing. Here we go. Karaoke. Let's see how good I am. It's been a long time since I've played karaoke in these games. So I'm at the garbage. It's been a little bit. Yeah, so yeah, Nishiki joins up to do a song with us. That wasn't stellar. They still got an 87. That's pretty sick. They do improve on this minigame in the newer games, I feel. So one of the struggles there is it was actually increasing and decreasing in speed depending on where we were in the song. So that messed me up quite a bit. And I'm also, it's been a while since I've done like just mindless face button things. So yeah, it's been a bit. Don't have as much game memory. Hey, well, I'm a karaoke pro, I guess. Okay, sure, I'll take that. Entertain yourself 10 times for CP. Also, you can tell some of these are actual brands of liquor. That's partially how they get money.
知らなかったぜ。おめえがあんなにカラオケ好きだったとはよ。
バカ。そりゃお前がハメ外そうとか言うから仕方なく付き合ってやっただけで。
嘘つけ。その割にはノリノリだったじゃねえか。普段から隠れて練習してるんだろなあ。
よせよ。そんなわけねえだろ。
それにしても思いっきり歌ったら腹減ったな。締めにラーメンでも言っとくか。
まだ食うつもりか？俺はそんなに腹減ってねえよ。
まあいいじゃねえか。付き合えよ。天国圏でどうだ？
しょうがねえな。わかったよ。
Let's go get some food.
さあ行くか。
So, I think it does seem that just says press R2 to follow the
前から
comment.
思ってたけどよ。
I'm just pressing it,
お
that's
めえ
it.
いい声してるよな。曲のチョイスは渋いけど。
悪かったな。流行りの曲はよく知らねえんだ。
なら少しは勉強しろって。流行りに遅れた
This
男は
part is
モ
still
テない
very
から
much
な。
on rails. Also, you can take a look at the map. A
つっても
lot of things are blocked
男
off.
のアイドルなんかは俺も今勉強中だ。知ったかぶりしてなんとかやり過ごしてる。
それ周りにバレてんじゃねえのか？
かもな。やっぱアイドルっつったら女だ。最近はマジで可愛い子が
They're
多いぞ。
close.
おお、そうなんだ。
ああ、帰ったらチェックしてみろよ。案外ハマって俺より詳しくなるかもな。
さあな。
そのうち俺ら二人8匹でコンサート行ってたりして。
お互い想像したくねえ姿だ。
だな。な、おい、なんだよ。全然食ってねえじゃんか。
だからもう食えねえって言ったろ。大盛りなんか頼みやがって。
情けねえこと言うなよ。それでも男が。
昨夜11時頃、カムロ町の一角で発見された若い男性の変死体は激しい暴行を受けており、警視庁では殺人事件とみて付近を捜査中です。ただいま続報が入りました。若い男性の身元が判明したとのことです。死体で発見された男性は都内在住の会社員栗原太一さん32歳。警視庁の調べでは栗原さんは金融業者数社から借金を抱えていたとみられ、今後関係者から事情を聞く方針です。
おい、桐生。
ん？
カムロ町で殺したと。
よくある話だろうが。
いや、お前昨べの取り立て相手のこと結構痛めつけたって言ってたよな。
こちらが栗原さんの死体が発見された現場です。
ここって
は？
俺が取り立てした場所だ。
おいおい、お前マジか。
いや、死ぬまで殴ったわけじゃねえはずだ。
この場所はカムロ町で人がごった返すネオン街からわずかに裏道を入った先にあります。ビルとビルに囲まれて人目につきにくい、かなりいびつな空間という印象を受けますが、栗原さんの死体はこのわずかに残る更地に倒れていたとのことです。
こいつ
やめてくれ。
俺が取り立てたやつだ。
お前本当に間違いねえのか？
はあ、
何やってんだよ。取り立てで相手殺しちまうなんてよ。誰からだ？組か？
ああ、早速呼び出した。 事務所に電話してくれ。
やっぱり今のニュースの件で呼び出されてんだよな、お前。まずいことになったな。いや、お前ももちろんやべえけど、これで風間のおやっさんの立場も危うくなる。
何？
この不始末につけ込まれちまうってことだ。
どういう意味だ？
お前や俺がおやっさんに拾われたってことは堂島組の人間なら誰でも知ってる。だからよ、俺らの不始末はおやっさんの責任にもなっちまう。
だが俺がやっちまったことだ。おやっさんは関係ねえ。
そうはいかねえよ。殺しとなるとことがでかい。多分おやっさんの後釜に座ろうって連中は間違いなくそこをついてくる。堂島組若頭補佐の3人とかな。
くそ。
そもそも半年前、おやっさんが殺にパクられたのもその3人の誰かに売られたって噂だ。
なんだそれは。
おやっさんの仕切ってた賭場、周到に場所変えてたのにいきなり摘発食らったろ。ありゃ組の事情に詳しいもんが殺にチクったとしか思えねえ。でそれが誰かっていや、3人の若頭補佐の1人、クゼの兄貴だったって噂だ。
クゼの兄貴がおやっさんを殺に撃ったってことか。
もちろん証拠があるわけじゃない。でもよ、その件でおやっさんが無所に行ってからクゼはえらい勢いついてる。火のないとこになんとやらだ。
何しろ今は組に連絡するしかねえ。だろう。
そっか、そうだな。分かった。俺はとりあえず知恵貸してくれる人を探してみる。
すまねえ。
I wonder why my bit rate does seem to be crapping a little bit here. It could be just because a lot of people are on right now. Oddly enough, New World just takes so much internet bandwidth and has been killing our internet despite having really good internet. So, I've got a cold ditch in my family HQ. There should be a payphone around here. So, yeah, let's see, because I'm not doing anything on this screen. The bitrate is still being a bit of a pain in the ass. I'm just gonna quickly check this, because I don't want this to... Huh. Like, I mean, it's still sticking near 6,000 kilobytes per second. And all of my movements seem pretty smooth on Twitch stream. Huh. That's really weird. Well, let's swap back into the game and change the settings again. That's a little bit of an annoying thing. Whenever I tab out to just go check on stuff, I have to change the settings back to, excuse me, full screen, because it defaults to window or ordered windows when I just tab out. That's something that gets sorted out in later games. So yeah, the guy we roughed over last night, well, it seems like he's dead. Oops. So all of a sudden we go from, hey, all happy-go-lucky, karaoke, all that good stuff, to, shit, he's dead. So these games look really fucking good. I love it. The details only get better from here. Right now, like, I am running this 4K ultra textures, and I can't even read those little posters there. But in the future games, you can actually read these little posters. Better call the family office. Here we go. Let's see. Guy turned away. He's like, nah, I'm having none of that. That's one of the tricks. And then they sometimes just disappear. This is Kiryu. So somebody page me.
俺のポケベル鳴らしたか？
あ、はい。久世の兄貴に言われまして。桐生さん、すぐ事務所までお越し願いやす。実は若頭補佐のお三方が桐生さんをお待ちで。
そうか、わかった。
Well, I guess I better take the taxi to the Jojima family headquarters. Go to the Jojima family HQ. A little overblown, but so good. Well, weird. What are these guys? Punks. Oh no. Hooligan.
後悔するな。
Those blue. He's got money. I couldn't beat you up, so I got beat up instead. I always found out what was being one of the slow parts of these types of games. So that little ding is just letting me know that, oh wait, okay, I'll go. That little ding basically is, hey, your objective is somewhat located on the map. He's completely fine. Just kick in the face. He's too strong. Jeez. Well, I can't put that. In future games, you can though. So it wants me to go down there. I'm gonna quickly go save first. I think it lets me save later as well, but just to make sure that I can. Okay. They also get saving better. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna quickly search out. I'm curious when this game initially released. Let's take a look. Yakuza 0. Initially was released in 2015. Okay. Oh, yeah, never mind. Sorry. It's the 6th game in this series, but it's the first chronologically in this series. This one released in PlayStation 3 and PlayStation 4 in March 2015, and in North America in 2017. So this is one of the games that, you know, as typical, had a release in Japan first, and then after a few years became bigger in the West. Now these games are so big in the West that they have basically simultaneous release dates, or getting there, and it's stellar. I am actually curious what is technically the chronological order of the Yakuza games. Yakuza series games. Okay, well, those technically aren't Yakuza games. Oh no, that's... okay, so they are. So the first Yakuza game came out in 2005. And then there's Yakuza 2 in 2008, Yakuza 3 2010, Yakuza 4 in 2011, Yakuza Dead Souls, which we will not play because I've heard it's absolute garbage, Yakuza 5 in 2015, Yakuza 0 in 2017, so this is US release, Yakuza Kiwami, which is I think meant to be Yakuza 2. Double check on that. Yakuza 6, The Song of Life, Yakuza Kiwami 2, Fist of the North Star, which is not this, and then Judgment 2019, Yakuza Like a Dragon 2020, and Lost Judgment 2021. So they do come out pretty quickly from one another. I do want to double check, but I won't do this now. But I'm just gonna quickly search it. The Yakuza Kiwami game, and where it places itself in the franchise. You bastard! Because I do want to play most of these games. I do want to play them in some semblance order, but I do want to know what game is what. Because I know that Kiwami games, I'm pretty sure are remakes of some of the older ones. Alright, so one block. They didn't tell me that. Stomp your head in. Also, I can pick up a buzz. Smack you with a bike. Let's go. I'm sorry. Okay, you should be. Alright, let us go get a taxi. Well, that was a little bit of a visual glitch there. When I'm walking, its textures are slightly tearing on the icon here because it's trying to stay clear. Oh, it's right because the map is semi-translucent, so that part being in slightly different colors trying to translucent itself on the ground. Not great. Oh well. Let's go. Taxi fare is that much. 470 yen, which, if we calculate it now, I think it's like $4.70 USD. But inflation, it gets a lot more expensive. I need to go to Judgment Family HQ. Let's go to the Judgment HQ. I like how he literally just says, take me to the Judgment HQ. Like, everyone knows where the heck it is. Like, what? Like, what? Hey, everyone knows where the Mafia lives, but, like, we can't do anything about it. What? The Yakuza, as portrayed, and actually in reality, were a weird existence in Japan. They were very outwardly present. And yet, not much happened to them for a while. Look how these characters look, they're so cool. Just so you guys know, a lot of some of these characters are based off real people, and normally when you see a face that is a lot more detailed, a lot more textured, it's a real person. So for instance, this guy, Kuze, he's a real person. Daisuke Kuze, lieutenant of the Jojima family, patriarch of the Kiana.
申し訳ありません。クゼの兄貴。
こんな昼間から東島組の幹部がガン首揃えてお前を呼び出した理由わかるよな。
Kenji Shiburawa, Jojima family, patriarch of the Sugawa family.
カムロ町で見つかった死体の件ですが。
やっぱりてめえか。これはゴルどころじゃなくなっちまったな。なあ、クゼの兄貴。
Hiroki Awana, patriarch of the Taiki
お前に
association
取り
or
立て
fund.
を頼んだ金貸しから組に連絡があってな。
金貸し？
東郷クレジットの社長だ。あの社長に頼まれて仇ぶっ殺したのはおめえだろ。もっともあいつは自分のせいじゃねえって早速逃げ打ってやがったがな。
たかが30万程度の小競りの取り立てで本性が下手打つとも思っていなかっただろうからな。はあ、ちんけな金貸しとはいえ同情するぜ。
まあそんなことはどうでもいい。理由がどうあれ仇をやっちまったっつうことはどう幕を引くかだが。
ちょっと待ってください。俺は
自宅出すんじゃねえ。安心しろ。仇切ったって相手も借金まみれのクズだ。臭い飯7、8年食えば事は収まる。
俺に掴まれた。
まあ殺しの方はそれでお上と手打ちするとして、それより問題はあの場所からどう人目をそらすかだが。
そうだな。面倒なことをしてくれたもんだ。
So there's three different types of cutscenes if you haven't realized already.
どういう意味っすか？
とぼけんじゃねえよ。おめえが死体を捨ててった場所だ。
おいゲリー、おめえよりによってなんであの場所でやったんだ。え？まさか風間の頭の指示ってわけじゃねえよな。
おやっさんの指示って、なんでおやっさんの名前が出てくるんすか？
聞かれたことだけに答
え。なんであの場所を選んだ？頭の指示じゃねえのか。あ？
それにチャカはどこで手に入れた？それも頭から渡されたのか？
チャカ、一体何の話をしてるんですか？俺は銃なんか持ってません。
この後に及んで白を切るつもりってか。
見つかった死体は痛めつけられた後、とどめに頭を打たれていた。札はまだ公表してねえかな。
本当ですか、その話？だったら死体転がしたのは俺じゃありません。俺は素手で奴を殴っただけです。本当です。
もしその話が本当だとしたら、お前は誰かにはめられたってことになる。そうだな。
はい、間違っても俺は銃を撃ったりはしていません。
と言ってるが、どうしますか？
嘘に決まってんだろ。たく笑いしやがって。てめえみたいな下っ端はめて誰が得するってんだ。
おうキリ、もう一度聞くぞ。なんでわざわざあの場所で騒ぎを起こしたんだ？
金貸しからの指示だったんです。あの場所に相手を呼び出すから、少し痛い目に合わせてから金を取り立ててくれって。
今言ったこと間違いねえな。
ええ。
どうやら金貸しから話聞く必要がありそうだな。
とはいえうちの組があの殺しに関係していたっつうのは事実だ。しかも場所が場所だ。このままじゃあっちの仕事に支障が出ちまう。どうするよクゼな兄貴。
答えは一つだろう。
Back to expensive cutscene.
何が何だかわかんねえって面だな。
え
え。例の死体が見つかったあの場所はな、あそこは通称空の一坪って厄介な土地なんだよ。お前ら下っ端は知らねえかもしれねえけどな、堂島組長から俺ら頭補佐の3人に命令が出てたんだ。どんな手使ってもその空の一坪を手に入れろとな。
空の一坪。
針の穴ほどの隙間もない繁華街に偶然できた一坪の空き地だ。それを親父が欲しがってる。親が欲しがるものを差し出す、それが子分の義務ってわけだ。だがその場所で堅気の死体が見つかった。あの土地が世間の目を引いちゃ地上げしようにも手出しが難しくなっちまう。ほんと困った話さなあ。
それがおやっさんとどんな関係が？
あの一坪にはな、別の意味もあってな。堂島の親父に差し出したやつにはとっておきの褒美が用意されてる。
褒美？
おう。不在の風間の頭の後、堂島組次期若頭のポストだ。つまりあの土地は俺ら頭補佐にとってただの一坪じゃねえってことだ。まあ最初はてっきり風間の頭と繋がってるお前が俺らの邪魔するためにやったのかと思ってたが、その顔色じゃ何にも知りませんでしたって感じだな。
ちょっと待ってください。それじゃ風間の親。
Look at how much detail is on Kirya's face versus Kuze's face. It's like crazy. Like you still see pores and stuff like that, but it's completely different scale because Kiryu is a made-up being, and Kuze is based off a real person with photo scans.
さんはおやっさんはどうなるんです？
さあな。だが組の一大事に無所にいるようじゃ頭は務まんねえだろ。おまけにだ、ガキの頃から育ててきた可愛い子分が理由はどうあれ仇をぶち殺しちまったとあっちゃきっちりけじめつけねえとな。
おやっさんは関係ない。それで俺も
What's
殺しはやっ
it's
ていま
left
せ
to
ん。
30 for these things.
そういうことはサツに言え。つってもヤクザの言い分聞くほど連中も暇じゃねえだろうな。サツには今日中に実施しろよ。それと縁故詰めとけや。お前も極道なら組長に挨拶しとかねえと筋が通らねえぞ。
So, as with a lot of crime and stuff like that, if you have a family or a group and something bad happens, sometimes you just need somebody to take a fall for it. And that's what this is. Looks like that loan shark set me up. I don't know what his game is, but he and I are gonna have a talk.
Hey.
Hey, boy! This guy again. It's His music. So we're going from, hey, the guy you knocked around yesterday, he's dead now. So you're gonna have to leave the Yakuza family, cut off your pinky, and go to jail for 8 years. And it doesn't matter you didn't do it. And also, your adopted father is going to get in trouble because of this, because it was in a particular place that you had no idea about. So very dark, very depressing. We're going to go kill, talk to this, this loan shark about why the hell he sent us to that lot. But in the meantime, let's talk to this guy.
Yeah.
Finally! I've been searching for hours! For me? Ugh, you reek of booze. You're wasted. Aha! This whole town's one big bar. It was made for drinking. Me and Kamoji-kun here have been at it all night. Yeah, well, glad somebody's having a good morning.
Oh.
You got the face more sour than a lemon, boy. What's wrong? I can't promise much, but I'm happy to lend an ear. I've just got a lot going on right now. Uh-huh. Well, alright. Anyway, I have a favor I wanted to ask you. Yeah? Yeah? He mentioned you've been looking for me.
Yeah.
Actually. Wait, sorry, but I don't have time for any of this right now. I'll see you later. Thanks. I just need you to talk to a couple guys. They'll be here real soon. They'll also be real angry. Ugh, not even listening. Why should I take care of your problems? That's a great question. Ask them. They're real eager to talk to you too. What? Oh, hey, speak of the devil. Here they are now. All right, Gramps. Is this a kid?
Yes.
Yes, sir. My prize pupil. I'm sorry, what? Pupil? The million-yen loan I gave these two deadbeats is way past due. I need it back, and we ain't waiting much longer. Why tell me about it? Wait, you don't expect me to pay, do you? That's the tip I gave the other day. Worth at least that, no? Besides, the debt's the master of debts, you know? Or, you. The debts of the master, the debts of, you know, you. Like how they are. And since when are you my master anyway? I don't really give a shit who you are. Just give me my money before the big gentleman behind me gets impatient. Bruno here, he's got a short fuse, especially for stubborn types. For your own sake, I pay up before I get hurt. Hey, boy. What now? You think you could bring Bruno there in a fight? Couldn't say for sure. It doesn't really matter either way, because you're not going to drag me into your problems. Ow! So you think he'd beat you? I didn't say that. Look, you're trying to bait me. It's not going to work. It's your debt. You handle it. That's a letdown. Can't you have you getting spooked over a chump like him? He's a bargain bin of muscle. Diamond a dozen. Bottom of the bracket. Bracket? What are you even talking about? Hey, what's all with this whispering, boys? Are you paying, or does this get ugly? I told you, this has nothing to do with me. Okay, alright. I'll pay you the money. Wise choice. I feel terrible, just terrible for all the Castle Akasi. Tell you what, why don't we make it 2 million? You want to pay me double? Like hell I'm gonna buy that. You're drunk off your ass, old man. Oh, I got the money. Be happy to give it to you even. On one condition. Yeah? And what's that? You have your tank there back there, fight us for it. He beats all 3 of us, the 2 million's yours. Win, and we don't owe you a thing. Shit, you're not drunk, you're crazy. Bruno's famous around here for busting heads. All 3 of you could rush him at the same time and snap you like bolts. Yeah. Fight's gotta be 1-on-1. Rules and all. 3 against 1 wouldn't be fair. Ha! You want to take him on solo? Well, hell, if you don't mind me taking money off your corpse, I'm good. You got yourself a deal. Wow, that's just lovely. I'll tell you right now, I'm not bailing you out. You don't want to get hurt, I'd start apologizing. Okay, I'll go first though. Hey, are you even listening? Are you sure you want to do this? You'll be fine! Just a little worked out. You just focus on keeping an eye on any action, boy. Watch Kimoji's moves. Seriously? And fight! Oh god. These voices make me want to drink a lot of water. Show me what you got! That's rad! I'm tired. Gotta remember to eat before I do this stuff. Kimoji, was it? What were those moves just now? Actually, forget it. Are you okay? You shouldn't put yourself like that. He's fine. Told you, didn't I? The big guy didn't land a single punch on him.
Huh.
Hey, you in the coat. Homeless dude. Brutus barely got a scratch on him. You gotta try to finish the job with those weak-ass punches? Ah, no. Kimoji-kun, you sit this one out. You're following the round as your manager. Let the kid take it from here. You know what to do, don't you, boy? Yeah. Alright. I meant it when I said I wouldn't bail you out, but watching him just put me in the mood for a quick round. Right then, on to round 2, the 2 million yen murder parade. Bruno, take him! So I learned to do style by watching that old dude punch the stuff. Rush style. One of the advantages of rush style is you can evade with a series of quick steps by pressing X repeatedly. You can combo up to 2 or 3 of them together. Use this to avoid enemy attacks and wipe them out without taking any damage. So it's a little bit tricky to get used to it, and then I don't usually can't do damage to him until I do the tutorial. Which is one of the downsides, is I can take damage during a tutorial, but I can't do damage. That's a bit weird. Use rush style moves, crush Bruno, and show him who's boss. When using rush style, you can stun enemies by hitting them a certain number of times. Attacks while stun enemies will knock them down without fail, so square attacks are effective against foes that are hard to knock off to the ground. Also, the quick step doesn't work as well as I'd like sometimes. Also, you just send him flying. I love it. Okay. Ooh. Ooh. What just happened? Bruno barely got a punch in. Just who the hell are you? Name's Kiryu. Dojima family. Which family are you guys with? Whoa, wait, you're with proper Yakuza. Sorry, sir. I didn't know. We were just work for Toko Credit. Well, there's a coincidence. I have some business with your boss. Need to meet him with him as soon as possible. You know where he is right now? The president. I figured he'd be at the office at this hour. Let's see. That's in the building at the Teihei Boulevard East, right? I'll pay him a visit then. And that takes care of the little debt of ours, right? Yeah, it's fine. Deal's the deal. Bruno here will have to cover the difference. That's how our debt collection works. Haha, woo! It's a tough world, I tell ya. Well, I better get moving. Come on, Bruno. Pick it up. Brr. Run away!
Oi.
Hey, tell me something.
Oh?
Oh? Just who are you? Why approach me? What are you after? Me? Yes. Well, people here call me Bacchus, and I came here to tell you I had an angry thug on my back. Yeah, nice of you to dump him on me. Look, if you're in some trouble, tell me. Maybe I can help. And that goes for him too. Those weren't moves of an amateur. What's his deal? A real steal of a deal is what it is. He's got a gig sweeter than honey. Real fascinating to watch. You should go have a look too, boy. Like Kamoji's job, but he's homeless, right? What kind of work does he do? He's what you call it? Fisting artist. Whoa, that's not really my scene.
Huh?
That ain't it. It's a punch-out artist. Yeah, that's it. A punch-out artist. Slip of the tongue. Alright, so what's a punch-out artist? A customer pays a fee, and then gets to throw as many punches at me as they like. I don't think I follow this new S&M thing. Nah, nothing like that. Come on, bye, and just watch. You got questions? I work on Shinshifuku parking lot. Kamoji-kun's here got plenty to teach you about fighting, my boy. You'll kick yourself if you don't check it out. Alright, I get the picture. Shinshifuku parking lot, right? I'll swing by if I can find the time. It's Kiryu-san from the Dojime family, right? I'll be waiting. See you soon. Well, that takes care of my troubles for today. I suppose I still can't convince you to take down the world. The world? What does that even mean? Are you still trying to recruit me to pro fighting or whatever it was? That's exactly what it was. You got potential most man can't even dream about. That world jump tunnel could be yours. Sorry, I'm not some starry-eyed kid who'd fall for that line. If you got looking for scout somebody, keep looking. I'll tell you one thing, boy. You keep learning street fight to street fight, you'll wind up with a neck between your ribs someday in the dark out. That's no way to go out. You belong in the light, the spotlight, and I can get you under all the brightest ones. What do you say? You and me versus the world!
So des.
Yeah. Okay. We just met. You're not gonna change your life around because some old geezer asked you to. I get it. I give up. For now. But that doesn't mean I'm giving up for good. You got room to grow like a tree. I'll be coaching you all along the way. You got skills as a trainer. That much I believe. But I'm not in a position to be worrying about anybody but myself right now. Sorry. But hey, maybe I'll see you around. Alright, my boy. Just steer clear of dark alleys till then, you hear? No knives in those ribs. Or bullets, for that matter. Are you trying to jinx me? See you later, Bacchus. Apparently, the Tokyo president's in his office on TA Boulevard East. I'll start there. Go to Tohoku Credit. Oh my god. Oh, that voice is really tough on my throat. But I'm gonna still do it. I love doing that voice. I actually really do. I like how whiny the character is. And it's one of the few voices I can kind of do. Also, Kiryu just casually lighting a cigarette when you need to. So actually, I'm gonna take a quick look at the map. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Oh, right. That's how it goes. It's weird controls. So this is the game map. This is what we gotta play with. This is the play place. And it's barren right now. But in the future, all this will be very, very good looking. What was I saying? No, sure. Sorry, I was thinking about graphical quality when I was saying it. This is going to be filled with side quests, and side quests are one of the most fun parts of this game. They are ridiculous, they are fun, they are silly. So let's go here, and oh yeah, I can't. This is one of those things from the old games like these is that you can't actually save. I mean, save in the same way that you used to. Jojoba family office number 49 in front means it's urchin. And then 724106 code for what you up to. Yeah, so this is, I never, ever understood what pagers were. Like, this is something that definitely ages me, but like, what the heck are these? Like, codes to figure out what the heck? Like, jeez. You know what, that's actually something I'm gonna ask my parents about at some point. Like, that is something else. I'm gonna actually go save first. And I think I'm actually gonna upgrade my abilities as well. Because I can do that, because I've got some money. Oh no, not controller disconnected. I need to get a new controller thing, but I got some cables. But these were the wrong size cables. They said that I thought that these were going to be different lengths. They are not. They are just 3 feet, and I need longer than 3 feet to get from my PC to me. So, yeah. Yeah, I still need more than 3 feet. Abilities. Actually, let's take a look at the brawler stuff. That's the Power Surge. So Power Surge seems to be default among all of them, and then there's different types of moves, more Power Surge, reaction time, more maximum health. So since it boosts it across all characters, I think I'm going to just get the maximum health when I can. Just because I think that's probably the best. Yeah, because if it's 4,000, then the other one is 2,000, and it applies across all battle styles, so might as well. Yeah, it gets pretty expensive real quick. Some of these numbers seem ridiculous, like $1 billion. I think around Chapter 5, Chapter 6 is when we get to the point that we can start making a shit ton of money. Each game is kind of based around this, is where they get you through the game, and then at a certain point you actually end up being able to get shit zillions of dollars. Actually, let's take a look at the guide box, see if we've got anything. No, we do not. No pre-order stuff. That's fine. And then, well, actually, I'm going to check their completion list in a second. Yeah, and so around about chapter 5, 6 or so, then they give you a mini-game challenge that lets you... Oh, wow. There's a lot. Never mind. They give you a mini-game challenge that allows you to... excuse me. Also, special books and videos, if you can actually see that on stream. They're all just basically porno bags. So they all give you, each game gives a opportunity at some point to get money. And not getting that money, it comes from a lot of things. It comes from realty games, management games, sports games, and that's where you make the majority of your money. Beat people up. So I'm gonna ignore it now because I don't have a CP. But right to the left of me is actually